And build to rent, I mean, the Greens are concerned that developers would be involved in that. If there's not developers, who would they expect to build some of these homes, do you think?
I guess they're expecting the commune to build them. I don't know who they think will build for private sector, build to rent projects if it doesn't involve developers. I mean, look, this is the problem with the Greens' economic policy. I mean, it really is fantasy. They don't want developers involved in building large multi-unit dwellings. They're saying they want the government to start intervening in the Reserve Bank setting interest rates again. I don't understand where they're getting their economic advice, but thank goodness we're not listening to them, because some of these suggestions would be absolutely catastrophic.
Well, thank goodness. But also, the Greens are on the far left flank of Labor. We're looking at the polls thinking, well, it could be a hung parliament. The Greens could win more seats at the next election. How would you... I mean, you've been in politics, in Parliament for a very long time. Not that I'm saying you're old. But... You've seen some things, and
no, I was
working
just 12
with the
when
Greens.
I was elected. You're quite right, Laura.
Working with the Greens is, has always been, you've got to be part of the job. But given, what we've just discussed about their economic policy and some of the more, well, they're on the extremities now. How does Labor deal with the Greens going forward?
Well, we win a majority. We make sure that we work as hard as we can going into the next election so we don't have a hung parliament. And I would say this to progressive voters: if you actually want to see progress, vote for the Labor Party that can actually deliver it. I mean, all of these fantasy things that are distractions and delays that actually prevent progress. I think the climate wars are a really good example of this, right? The Greens teamed up with the Liberals and Nationals to prevent the carbon pollution reduction scheme. 80 million extra tonnes of carbon dioxide entered our atmosphere because of that. I would say if you really want to see progress, you have to vote for a majority Labor government so that we can make that change in a sensible way that doesn't smash the economy, that actually supports economic growth, but also delivers the sort of changes that we want to see. Greater investment in health and education, in aged care, in early childhood education and care. Real change for the climate, real investment in changing our economy to accept more renewables into our energy market. These things can only really be delivered by a majority Labor government.